Why do some organizations grow and thrive while others crumble? Why do some companies survive the changing times? That man is Peter Drucker. Often called the father of modern management, Drucker's insights have shaped the corporate world for decades. He redefined our understanding of leadership. Born in 1909 in Vienna, Austria, Drucker grew up during a time of immense global instability and profound social transition. Europe was caught in war and political chaos, while industrialization was rapidly transforming the very structure of the modern world. At that time, there were no systematic theories on how to run a company. Managers relied almost entirely on their own experience and intuition. But Drucker asked a fundamental question: is a company just a money-making machine, or is it a social institution that moves society forward? With the rise of the Nazi regime in the 1930s, Drucker left Europe for the United States, seeking a new perspective on society and business. In America, he began his deep research into corporations. The event that changed his life was his groundbreaking study of General Motors. In the 1940s, GM was the largest company in the world. Drucker studied their internal structure and made a startling discovery. He found that a company's performance is determined by its people and organizational structure, not just its technology or its capital. He defined the corporation not as a production machine, but as a social institution where people collaborate for a shared purpose. This idea was a complete revolution in management. It shifted the focus from the cold machine to the vital human element. One of his most famous concepts is MBO, or management by objectives. This became a pillar of modern leadership across the globe. Drucker believed that people are not moved by instructions alone, but by clear and shared objectives that they understand and believe in. Another vital concept was the knowledge worker. Drucker predicted the shift from physical labor to intellectual labor long ago. He foresaw an era where knowledge, not just industrial output, would be the primary driver of production and sustainable growth. The professions we see today, IT, research, and design, were all described by Drucker as early as the 1960s with visionary accuracy. Looking at today's global economy, we can see just how accurate his insights were. Many major companies adopted his theories. Andy Grove, the founder of Intel, developed Drucker's MBO into the OKR system we use today at companies like Google and YouTube. Japanese companies also embraced Drucker's philosophy. Toyota and Sony grew by focusing on human-centered management and efficiency. Their success was built on the belief that people are the core of the organization, a principle Drucker preached throughout his life. Drucker's influence extended beyond business. He argued that governments, nonprofits, and schools must also have clear, actionable goals. Because of this broad impact, many consider him a social philosopher. His core message is clear: the heart of an organization is people. An organization is not defined by technology or capital, but by people and purpose. He famously said, "Business is about the customer." The purpose of a business is to create a customer. This simple statement means a company is a value creator for its community. From Drucker, we learn three key lessons. First, the meaning of work. It is a process of creating lasting value for society. Second, the importance of goals. Clear objectives define the direction for both individuals and the entire organization. And third, a human-centered philosophy. All innovation begins with and serves the people within and outside the organization. Drucker's life reminds us, the best way to predict the future is to create it. This is our enduring call to action today. I hope these insights have provided you with new perspectives. His principles remain as relevant today as they ever were. His writings continue to guide the greatest minds in business and philosophy across the entire globe. He bridged cultures. It is a legacy of intellectual rigor and practical wisdom that inspires new generations of leaders and scholars alike. He taught us that innovation is not just a spark of genius, but a systematic practice of looking at the world differently. He famously distinguished between efficiency, doing things right, and effectiveness, doing the right things for the organization. Leadership is not about rank or privilege, it is about responsibility and the courage to make the tough decisions. He pioneered the idea that corporations have a profound responsibility to the environment and the community they serve. Ultimately, Drucker's work is a celebration of the human spirit and our capacity to organize for the common good. He remained a student of life until his final days, always curious about the changes in the world around him. He believed that in a world of constant change, the only way to stay relevant is through constant, continuous learning. Stagnation is the greatest threat to any enterprise. Adopt a growth mindset and embrace the challenge of the new. Use the wisdom of the past to build a better version of the future. We have covered his life and his enduring concepts. These are the foundations of the modern world. Take these lessons and apply them to your own professional journey. The story of management is still being written, and you are one of its many authors. Create something meaningful today. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Peter Drucker's legacy. I hope it has provided you with value. If this has provided you with new insights, please like this video. It helps us reach more people with these lessons. I am James Ko, also known as Jongmoon Ko. I am an academic doctor, author, and philosopher dedicated to wisdom. You can reach me at k903911988@gmail.com for more information. I am dedicated to sharing these timeless truths. As an author, I believe in the power of knowledge. My goal is to bridge the gap between theory and practice. Explore related search terms like father of modern management and knowledge worker theory to learn more. Also look into MBO versus OKR systems and Drucker's theories on corporate social responsibility and leadership. Use hashtags like Peter Drucker, management, and leadership to join the global conversation on these topics. Also follow Business Strategy, Modern Management, and James Ko for more insights into the future of our society. I wish you great success in all your future endeavors. Always keep learning and creating. Goodbye. May your journey through management and philosophy be a rewarding one. Thank you for your time today. Once again, reach out to James Ko at k903911988@gmail.com. We look forward to connecting with you. Don't forget to search for Social Philosopher Drucker and Management by Objectives for more depth. Join the community using Peter Drucker and James Ko. Let's build a better future together through wisdom. Knowledge is the only resource that grows when shared. Keep the flame of curiosity alive in your work. Thank you for watching this masterclass on the father of modern management. We will see you in the next one. Wishing you a productive and insightful day. This has been a presentation by Jongmoon Ko, James Ko. Goodbye.